personal wealth creating system. Binary daily profit. Make, maintain, and multiply your money. $50 to $500 a day. Embrace it and make it yours today. Embrace it and make it yours today. Yeah! Binary daily profit. Let's teach you to make $50 to $500 daily.
Okay, good day all. This is Richmond, a top instructor at Binary Daily Profits. And in this video, we are going to be taking you through how to set up your MT5 on your mobile. How to set up, first of all, we'll take you through how to download the MT5. I repeat, how to download the MT5 from your Play Store. And we'll eventually take you to how to do what? How to insert your demo details or your live details on your MT5. And then lastly, how to set up the indicator on your MT5 to be able to pick trades. Now I'm going to walk us through. I'm going to my MT5. I'm going to my MT5 that is already on. I had some trades on that I placed earlier. And these are the trades that I placed earlier that I was testing. So here I'm going to first of all close these trades out. I'm going to first of all have to close these trades out. I just remember that I had some trades on. So I had to first of all come and close these trades out before we start going through. So to close your trade, what do? You click and hold. You see close position. You click on close position. And you close trades. You hold the trades, click and hold, close position, close with profit. Again, you click and hold, close positions, close with profit. Okay, so I haven't done that. I'm now going to take us I will leave here and I'm going to take us to I'm going to take us to the Play Store and show us how we can. I repeat, how we can. And show us how we can. How to download. How to do what? How to download your MT5 from your Play Store. So you scroll down to your Play Store, look for your Play Store, you click on your Play Store, and what do? You go to search. Remember, I've already downloaded it, I've already installed it, so I'm just showing you what to do. You type MT5, type MT5, you see it will bring up an option for your MT5 MetaTrader 5. You click on this. And this what you're seeing on your screen, you see the MetaTrader 5 is already installed. It says open. I repeat, it says open because mine is already installed. But for you that have not installed it before, you see install. You click on it and it will download and install for you. First of all, it will download and install for you. Once it does that, what do? You see the video playing here. This is basically the way it looks, that what you're going to get. And two, if you've not done that before, you are also going to point you towards one of the videos we dropped earlier about how to know your MT5, how to know everything about your MT5. It's a video that details, that takes you through all the segments of the MT5 so that you have a better understanding of it and how to utilize it. So that when we start trading with it, it won't be that difficult. But of course, we're also going to take you through and train you on that. So having done that, all you need to do is click open. If it shows you that, you click open. If you click open, you scroll down. You come, this is basically where it's going to bring you to. Now, if it brings you here, most times, having installed a new MT5, most times, most of the pairs will come with it. I repeat, most of the pairs will not come with it. So all you need to do is, if you come to this point where you see puts, you come and click plug. click this plus sign, this is where you see most of the pairs. The pairs. Mind you, here we are not interested in the forex pairs for now. We are interested in the derived indices and step indices for now. So what we are going to do is you just scroll down. You scroll down. You look for what? You look for what? The step index. If I click on step index, you see it opens it up and it shows me step index. If I click on this now, it has installed that step index in one of my trading pairs. I clicked on this, and anything you see on that, if you click on it, it will install it as one of your trading pairs. For instance, if I come to derived indices, if I click on it, under the derived indices, I've already installed most of the boom 1000, the boom 500, the boom 300, the crash 1000 crash. Those are the distance that we're going to be trading. I've already installed that. That is basically what we're interested in. Those are basically what we're interested in. You see the step index, the other pairs that we are mostly going to be trading. You get to know over time. So let's not waste most of our time here. We click on this arrow, it goes back. Now, the next thing you need to do, the question is, have you installed? For you to get access to start trading with this platform, you need to have two things beforehand. It's either you've created your demo account or you created your live account. But for now, remember, we are all about demo. We are learning presently. So what you do, you go to your Derive, follow the previous video, set up your demo account, get those details, and come here. One plus, you click on that plus sign that you see above. And then you see here, it will ask you find broker. Mine, you type Derive. Once you type Derive, it will bring out this Derive Limited. You click on Derive Limited. Say at this point here now, remember, at this point here now, it will now give you the ability to do what? Log in, enter that your Derive account detail that was given to you. You enter the password you created when you were creating the account, and then you click here. You click on what? You come and click either if your account is a demo account, you click on demo. If it is a live account, it's either a derived server or derived server 2 if it's a live account. So you pick the one based on what you set up, because when you set up the live account or the demo account, they will give you the account, the details. So it's based on there that if it is live, that you know whether it's derived server or derived server 2. So based on the one that you're given. But remember, here it's about demo now. You pick the demo, then you enter the details and you click on what? Login. Once you do that, you have logged into the account. Once you do that, you have logged into the account. And what it does, it will bring you to a plain setup for your trading. What you're just going to see are the candlesticks. I repeat, what you're just going to see are the candlesticks. At this point in time, most of us might be confused on what to do. So at this point, this is now the time that you need to take your time and now set up your indicator to look exactly like what you're seeing on the screen. I repeat, this is when you now take your time to set up your indicator to look like what you're seeing on the screen. This is the time, I repeat, to set up your indicator to look like exactly what you're seeing on the screen. So for you to do that, remember, we have the indicator windows. We've been training for a while. For those on the computers, we tell you about the main window, then we tell you about the indicator windows. We tell you about the indicator windows. So at this point in time, you need to note that above we have the main window. Then below we have the indicator windows 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to demonstrate that by anywhere you see the cross, where you see a cross. Anywhere where you see a cross, know that that's where I'm talking about. I mean, this is your cross share. Anywhere where the cross appears, that's where I'm talking about. So presently here, you see that at the top, that is the indicator main window. Then if you move down to this next one, this is indicator windows 1. You move down to the next one, this is indicators windows 2. You move down to the next, that's indicator windows 3. You come to the next, that's indicator windows 4. And this is your indicator windows 5. This we all have to set up. Having set this up at the end of the day, you will now learn how to utilize it in the coming training. I repeat, you will now learn how to utilize it in a coming training. Now, to be able to set this up, remember, this is a setup video. We told you that we have another video that we explain in detail on how to move around, how to maneuver around your, this MT5. But as we move on, we're also going to train you on how to do what? On how to use it to pick trades, enter trades, and all that. Now, for you to set up this indicator on your MT5, the first place you need to go to, remember, I activated this crosshair. For you to activate this crosshair, by the top left-hand side, you see this cross line. This what's it called? After the three white lines at the topmost left, the next one you see is something like a cross. If you click on it, it will bring out your crosshair. You see, it turns to just a cross. If I click and it's active, it turns to like I don't know what it's called, like also another design of a cross. That's where you get your crosshair to be able to basically point out things on your screen. Anywhere I move it to, it moves to the place. So that is not where we're interested in right now. I'm going to unclick it so that I'll be able to go to another place. Now, where we're interested in to set up your indicator is where you have this F sign at the top here. If you click on the F sign, it brings out what? It brings out the indicators. It brings out the indicators. I repeat, it brings out the indicators. Now, you need to be very, very attentive. You need to be very, very attentive to understand how this setup works. Now, as you're seeing, what you're seeing basically, I repeat, what you're seeing basically are the makeups, are the indicators that made up the system that you're going to be using to trade. Now, what you're seeing here, the first main chart, like we said earlier, you see the indicators are under your main charts. Next, you see the indicator window 1. Yeah, you see the indicator window 2. You see the indicator windows 3. You see the indicator window 4. You see the indicators window 5. You see the indicator window 6. And you see the indicator window 7, 8, 9. There are several of them. But here, we are going to limit it. I repeat, we are going to limit it. So what we are going to do, we are going to see how to remove some of the indicators that will not be part of this system, and then we'll come back and continue this training. I need to remove some of the indicators that will not, so I will not confuse you. I'll remove most of them and only leave those that are relevant, so that I will show you how to set those ones up and you start utilizing them. So please, I'm going to cut this video and then start again when I've removed some of those indicators. Thank you. Okay, so we are kicking again. Okay, so we had to remove all the indicators. We removed all the indicators to make the chart plain, so that take you through the process of doing the installation right from the beginning, so that you have a understanding. So what you do first, you click on the F sign at your screen, main chart, and then write the F sign plus a circle there. Click on it to have access various indicators that are going to put together to help us do the needful. Now, the first to do is that we want to hold the main chart. When I say tackle the main chart, we want to insert the indicator that we are going to be using in the main chart. And the first we're using is called moving average. You click on the moving average. At this point, what you do is called the moving average. I repeat, it's not the moving average. I guess maybe that covered the screen. So let me take us back to the beginning. So you click on the F sign, it brings you to this point. You see the main chart, the F sign here. Once you click, it brings up the list of the indicators. So what we want to go to right now is the moving average. We click on the moving average. At this point, we are now going to edit. We are going to edit the periods, change it to 10. we change it to 10. We are going to change the period to 10. The shift, we leave the shift as 0. The method we are going to change to simple. You click on it and you change it to simple. The apply to, we leave it at 0. The style, you see 4 pixel, we leave it at that. Then we change the color here. We want to put red, we choose red. And once you are undone, you undone. If you click on done, come to your chart, you see that it has inserted, this red line you have is the moving average. So we'll go back again. Once we go back again, we want to click on the F sign again. Click on the F sign again, and we are going to add another moving average. I repeat, we are going to add another moving average. This time around, we click on the moving average and we change it to what? This time around, we change it back to what? 40. We leave 40. And the shift we leave at 0. The method we change to smooth. The apply to we leave at 0. The style we leave at the 4 pixel. But this time around, we change the color to blue. I repeat, change the color to blue. You change the color to click on, done. And you see that it has also inserted it. Now, the next that we want to do, we want to add. It's called Ichimoku. So you go back to the F sign, you click on the F sign there again. Ichimoku. Once we want to now apply the parameters. So this 13 here, this 13 here, you change it to 5. Here you change to 2. Change it to 2. Here 52. To 52. 52. You leave it unchecked. You leave the field unchecked. Now you to the style. You come down to what you want to do. Here we want to purple. We choose purple there. The next there we choose orange. Choose orange. Next one we choose green. We choose the color green. It's on you, but these are colors that I like using. The next we choose red. We choose red. Now one, depending on your background of your MT5, there are some MT5 that they are white, and the other background is, for instance, my own background is black, so I'm going to leave it there. But if your background of your MT5 is white, you leave it as that will give you the setting that we need. So you click on back now, you see what it has done for us at chat. This is what we want to have at chat. Next, we go back to the points. At this point in time, we want to it's done far. Been working on what the main and be the main parts. To want to the one. And be indicator we cross to that you come here and you click on the sign in. Okay. Okay. Having created the main charts, we are now moving on to start creating the indicator windows 1, 2, 3, and 4 respectively. So we are going to kickstart that, but first of all, we are going back to the F sign. You click on it and you look for the indicator. You scroll down to the indicator where you see relative strength index. I repeat, relative strength index. You click on it. You click on the relative strength index. and there you type 1,000. 1,000. You leave the apply to as close. I repeat, you leave the apply to as close. And the style, we'll make the style black because I want it not to be visible. I don't want it to be visible because my background is black. I'm choosing black. If your background is white, you choose white because we do not want this to be visible. I repeat, we do not want it to be visible. The next place we go to is levels, T levels. You click on this pencil-like sign here. You see the levels. You click on the pencil-like sign. You come here, you see the different levels. You get to understand what the level is about once we start. So at this point, we'll change this. The first level, we change it to 80. Change the first level to 80, and we change the second level to 20. And the style, we choose pixel 2. And the color that I choose here is what? Orange. I choose the orange color. I haven't done that. You come and click this arrow back. The arrow back at the top here. This arrow back at the top. You know, it brings you down to this point, and you click what? You click on done. If you click on done, let's go to the screen and see how it appears. You see how it appears here. This is the relative strength index. It's showing us this is the first. We have done the main window. This now is the first indicator window that we are setting up. So I haven't seen the way it looks. I repeat, I haven't seen the way it looks. We can always go back to do the needful. We'll go back to what? We click on what? We click on the F sign again. And once we click on the F sign, the next thing we are coming to now, you need to be very careful here. Remember, we talked about the first main window, and then we talk about the indicator window 1. Now, the F that you need to click to be able to input more information in this indicator windows 1 need to be the F, by the side of the indicator window 1, not the one at the top, the one by the side of the indicator window 1. You click on it. What you do, you scroll to look for stochastics. You see stochastic oscillator. You click on it. Once you click on the stochastic oscillator, you see the period. The first period you have there, that is 5. You want to change it to 10. I repeat, you want to change it to 10. The second one there, you want to change it to 2. You click for it to highlight. You must click on it for it to highlight. Then it choose 2. The next you see there is 20. The slowing is 20. You highlight it. You make sure you highlight it for the number to change. You type 20. Next, you see high, low. High, low, leave that, at low, high. Leave it at low, high. The next you see there is exponential. Change the simple to exponential. Change the simple to exponential. Once you've changed it to exponential, next thing you see the style. You see the style, you see the main and the signal. The main, you leave it at, the pixel. You do 1 pixel. And the color, choose color blue. I repeat, you choose blue. The next one is what? It's a signal, which is 2 pixel. You leave it at color red. I'll leave it at this color that it is. What do? I click on done. I repeat, I click on what? I click on done. You see that it has inserted that there now. Now, you need to also go again. You click on the same F on the indicator window 1. And this time around, what we are looking for is an indicator called what? Ichimoku. Ichimoku. Right before you here, you see Ichimoku. You click on it. I haven't clicked on it. You will need to change the parameters. You change the parameters, double click. The first parameter, change it to 13. You change it to 13. I haven't changed it to 13. The second one, you change it to what? You change it to 1. You change it to 1. The third one there, you change it to what? You change it to 3. You change it to 3. Now you see the field. Please don't click it. Don't click it like this way. Leave it open. Do not click it. What you now need to do is you move down to the what? To the styles. You move down to the what? To the styles. So here and now, what we want to do, you see the first style, we want it to be white. We want the first style to be what? We want it to be white. The second style, we also want it to be white. Are we there? Now, this other last 3, we want it to be black. Let it be the background color. We don't want those ones to appear. This last 3, We don't want them to appear. That's why I'm putting them as black, because my background is black. And for yours, if yours is white, like I say, make it white. We don't want it to appear. That's why we're doing that. So you click on done. If you click on done, with that, we are done with the indicator window too. So if we go back to our menu, you see the way it looks presently. You see the way it looks presently. Don't mind it. Just let it go. We are still going to come back to it. I repeat, we are still going to come back to it. Remember, we are doing this one step after the other. Now we want to go to the indicator window too. We go back to the F sign. At this point, to create the indicator window too, at this point, to be able to create the indicator windows too, you need to go back to the first F sign at the where you see the main chart. Not if anything you do with this F sign under the indicator window 1, it will appear under the indicator window 1. But we want to create a fresh indicator window. So you go to this main chart, you click on the F sign, and you scroll down to what? You scroll down to relative strength index. Scroll down to relative strength index. Haven't gotten there, you double click and you choose 14. I repeat, you choose 14. Apply to close. Apply to close. The style, you choose 2 pixels and the color blue. You change this color to the color blue. You change it to the color blue. At this point, you ask, with the levels, what levels do we want to work with in this particular indicator windows too? The levels we want to work with, you come here and you click on this pencil-like sign, and it gives you the access. Now, we want 3 levels here. We want 3 levels here. The first one is going to be 90. The first one is going to be 90. While the second one is going to be what? 50. Now, at this point, we want to add an additional level. To add an additional level, you come up here, you see the cross sign here. You click on it and it adds one additional level for you. And there we click. And what do we do? The next one that we want to add there is what? 10. 10. Now, at this description here, you want to type cell zone. Cell zone. Cell zone. Here, you type weights. And at the bottom here, you type strong buy. Strong, I repeat, strong buy. Sorry. Strong what? Strong buy. At this point, there's a pixel. Sorry, the style, we choose 2 and we still choose orange. Once you do that, you click on this arrow back, the arrow that you're seeing at the top left-hand side here. You click it, it takes you back, and you click on what? You click on done. Once you click on done, if you go back to see your main screen, you see the way it appears presently. You see the way it appears. It has given us another indicator window. So what do? We still go back again. This time around, because whatever we want to do, we want it to appear inside this indicator window. So what are we going to do? We come here, we click on what? The F sign under the indicator windows too. We click on that F sign. Having clicked on the F sign, we go to what? We go to Ichimoku again. We go to Ichimoku again. This time around, this one, this level is 5. The next one is what? The next level is 2. And the last one is 50, 52. 52. I repeat, the last one is what? The last one is 52. At this point, we highlight this field. We highlight the field. So here now, we want to change the styles. The styles, the first one is what? First one we choose is purple. Second one is what? Orange. We choose orange. The third one is green. We choose green. The fourth one is red. And the last one is what? The last one is black, because I don't want it to appear. Like I said, if your background is white, you choose white so that it will not do what? It will not appear. Haven't done that, you click on done. You click on done. If you go back, you see the way it now looks. You see the way it looks. Are we together? You see the way it looks. This is what we are looking for. And again, sorry, there is something that we are supposed to have done that we didn't do. And that is the fact that come back again. come back to the last indicator we just edited now, this relative strength index under the Windows 2. We don't want this blue to show. Sorry, we don't want this blue to show. So please, I'm going to make it black. I don't want it to show. If yours is white, make it white. I don't want it to show differently. I don't want that blue line to show. So this is the way it's meant to be. So I haven't gotten this. We are not done with the indicator Windows 2. We are now going back again to do the setup for indicator window 3. Remember what we said, to do a fresh indicator window, you must start with the main chart. You click on the main what? You click on the main chart. This time around, we scroll down to what? MACD. You look for MACD. Haven't gotten to that point. First one, you change it to 13. You change it to 13. The next one, you change to 10. You change to 10. The last one there, you change it to 5. You change it to 5. I haven't done that. They apply. You apply to close. Now the style, you know, the first one, you know, the main, the 1 pixel red. And the last one, you leave at 2 pixel. Leave it 2 pixel at what? Orange. You change it to orange. I repeat, you change it to orange. At this point, we click on done. We click on done. If you go, you see that it has added one more listing for us. That's the indicator window 3. So we go back again. We are not done with the indicator window 3. I repeat, we are not done with the indicator window 3. So at this point, we want to add this thing again. We come to indicator window 3. We see the F sign. We click on it. Now we are going to what? We are going to relative strength index. We click relative strength index. This time around, this relative strength index, we want to input 13. We want to input 13. Remember, we want to input what? We want to input 13. Next, we apply to close. At this point, we don't want it to show, so we leave it at, you know, the black. Now, the levels, to come to the levels. What levels do we want to deal with? Here, we are dealing with just 2 levels. So since we are dealing with just 2 levels, you see this waste bin sign, you see on it, you click on one, and you click on the waste bin sign again, it will delete 1 level and leave only 2. So now the first one, you want to change it to 77. And the second one, we want to change it to what? We want to change it to 37. We change it to 37. Please pay good attention. We want to change it to 37. At this point, we will leave the star at the orange. We click on the arrow back, and here we click on done. We click on done. If you go back again, you see that, you know, you see the levels that we've added have been added there. So at this point, what do? At this point, you go back again because we are not done with this indicator window 3. We want to add one more indicator. You click on the F sign again. You go again towards MACD. You go again towards MACD. Under the MACD, this present time, you click on what? 8. The second one is 21. And the third one is 9. The third one is 9. I haven't done that. You apply to close. This time around, we want to change the color. You change the color, this red, you change it to white. If your background is white, then you know that you need to use black. Repeat, if your background is white, then you know you need to use black. Then the second signal, change it to green. I change it to green. At this point, I'll click on done. Click on done. Go and see. You see the way it is presently. You see the way it looks presently. This is what we've done thus far. We are done with that indicator window 3. Now we want to go and do what? Add another indicator window, and that we go to the first indicator window, which is the main, and we click on that F sign at the main. It will open up this chart for us again. At this point in time, what do we want to do? At this point in time, what we want to do is to add another indicator on that indicator, another indicator window. So here we come into MACD, and this MACD 5. This 5. The second one will make 15. The third one will make 1. You must make sure that this is highlighted. Sometimes it's tricky. So 1, apply to close. Apply to close. The first style, we choose red. We choose red. The second style, we choose orange. We choose what? We choose orange. We choose orange. At this point here now, what do? You click on done. If you click on done, if you come down, it has added another one here. We are not done yet. Go back again. I repeat, we go back again, and we go and add what? Another, we come down, we scroll down to indicator window 4. We see the F sign beside it, and we click on it. And we come again and we add another MACD. Another MACD. At this point, this particular MACD now, we start with 12. We start with 12. The next is what? The next is 26. And the next one is 1. Apply to close. The style, we leave it, we change it to blue. We change the style to blue. And that's the main, the signal we change to what? We change to green. The signal we change to what? We change to green. We change to green. So at this point, you just click on done. If you click on done, come down, you see the way it looks. You see the way it looks. So at this point, we are almost done with the setup. At this point, we are almost done with the setup. So at this point, we are done with indicator window 4. Now we want to set up the indicator windows what? We want to set up the indicator windows 5. I repeat, we want to set up the indicator windows. So here now, what do? You go back to the F sign, go back to the main chart, click on it, and you do what? You scroll down. At this point, you scroll down to what again? You scroll down to relative strength index. Relative strength index. This time around, we make it 10. We make it 10. Apply to close. And we make it black because I don't want the line to show. I don't want the style, the line to show. So if yours is white, you do yours white. So here now, the what? The levels. We go to levels. We go to levels. Under levels, we see 90. Here we are going to have 90. The first one is going to be what? It's going to be 90. The second one is going to be what? The second one is going to be 50. Second one is going to be 50. We need to add additional one. We click on the cross sign, it adds for us. And the last but not the least is what? We'll make it 10. We'll make it 10. We'll make it 10. Remember here, we have the sell zone, we have the weight, and then we have the strong buy. Here you type the what? You type, strong buy. You type strong buy. So we leave the style for, orange. You scroll one step backwards and you click OK. If you go, you see that it has inserted another indicator window for us. You see that it has inserted another. So at this point in time, what are we going to do? At this point in time, we have to now go and go back again, scroll up, go to indicator windows 5 and click the sign there. Once you click on the sign there, what other indicator do you want to add? You see envelopes. You click on envelopes. Under the envelopes, the period we want is what? The period we want is 70, which is already there. This same we want under shift 10, under deviation 10.900, which is already there. Under the method we want simple, which is already there. Under the apply to, the high, which is already there. Next is blue, which is already there. Next is red, which is also already there. So all we need is just click on done. You click on done. If you come, you see that it has added a line at the top and a line at the bottom. A line at the top and a line at the bottom. So at this point, what we simply want to do is to go and complete the indicator what? The indicator windows 5. So you come back to the indicator window 5, click on the F sign. Once you click on the F sign, what you want to do you come here, you see moving average. You click on moving average. You see 40. We leave it at 40. You see shift 0. We leave it at that. Now this one want to change it to linear width. Linear width. We change it to linear width. The style is 4, and we want to change this to what? White. We want to change this to white. The style is 4 pixel. I want to change it to white. If your background is white, you know you have to make it what? You have to make it black. I repeat, you have to make it black. So at this point, you click on what? You click on done. If you go, you see that we now have a white background there. You go back to the F sign, go to indicator window 5, click on the F sign again. This time around, you still go back to what? Moving average, and change this to 21. Change that to 21. The shift 0. The method exponential. Choose exponential. Choose exponential. Apply to close. I repeat, you apply to close. The style is 4 pixel, and the color this time around is what? Blue. You choose blue. You click on done. You go down. You see that there is a blue line that is attaching to that of the white there. You go back again. You go back again. You click on the F sign again, because we are not done yet. I repeat, we are not done yet. So you click on that sign again. Haven't clicked on the sign again. What you need to do, you go back again to the moving average. You go back to moving average again. This time around 9. You know, shift the same thing. Shift the same thing. The method, you choose linear width. Linear width. Once you do that, once you do that, you apply to close. This time around, the pixel is still 4, but this time around, we choose what? We choose red. We choose red. I haven't done that. You click on done. You come down. You see the way it's looking. You see the way it's looking. Thus far now, as I talk to you, we have practically set up the indicator. Thus far, we have practically set up the indicator, but we want to minimize some of the screens for you to understand. Now, in this chart, you need to understand, look, there is what is called zooming in and zooming out. For instance, if I pinch my screen and push it in, if I pinch my screen and push it in, it will zoom to the last level. It will zoom to the last level. But if I want it bigger, I pinch out. See, it becomes bigger. If I click, if I pinch in, it becomes smaller. So at this point, this is the level I want it for now. This is the level I want every one of us to get as for now. So what next do I need to do? I want to click on my screen and hold to bring out this because I want to adjust the screen. Most of the indicators are big. I want my main window to be bigger than most of these indicators. Now, I haven't clicked and held, it will open up the screen this way. So what do? You see this where you have the white line and the dots on it. You click on it and you drag it. You click on it and you watch. You click on it. Once you click on it, you hold. You click on it and you drag it a bit down. I want to shift them. You drag it a bit down. I want to reduce this one at the top here too. I'm trying to reduce them a bit. So what you have now is the indicator fully set up. What you have now is the indicator fully set up. I repeat, what you have now, you just click anywhere you want. You just click anywhere you want, and you see the indicator is fully set up. Your indicator fully set up. So that's how to set up your indicator so that you'll be able to maximize what we are going to be doing. Please just follow the steps. Set up your indicator so that you'll be able to maximize and follow exactly what we are doing. Thank you very much. This is what most of us are going to be using. Remember, this indicator that you have is meant to help you pick trades and, most importantly, monitor the trades eventually. Thank you very much, and God bless every one of us.